Hey there, this is the Culture Focus Practice Podcast, and I am Dr. Tara Boston-Kemper. I'm a consultant and a group practice owner and a big fucking dork when it comes to practice-related things. So culture, leadership, employees, making sure your business doesn't catch on fire. That literally happened to a colleague of mine, which is horrible. So I meant that metaphorically, not, actually. I want to just give you a quick overview of what you can expect. So this podcast is really about ownership and culture and running a practice without feeling like you're losing yourself entirely in it or losing your mind. It's really for group practice owners, but I would also say leaders at group practices. So this isn't really about startup stuff. This is about people who are in group practice and are wanting to um, enhance what they're currently doing, maybe be a little bit more intentional, make sure their people are taken care of. So it really is going to be geared towards group practice owners and higher level leadership at those group practices. I started this because I don't know, I love the shit. And people also will come to me and ask questions about these sorts of key topics. So high level issues maybe, or culture related questions, or embedding feedback into their systems and structure and people and leadership. And so I was getting a lot of the same types of questions, like they all sort of fell into the same buckets. And quite frankly, I don't like to write. I don't want to blog. I do like to write, but I don't like to blog. I don't like to feel like I have to. It's so much easier just to talk out loud about things. And so rather than blogging and also speaking to the needs people have, I opted to do this instead. So that's really why this is in existence. Okay, episode format, just to give you an overview of, again, what you can expect in that arena. Mostly solo episodes. That's going to be primarily because I hate coordinating scheduling. I mean, sincerely, like it's just the worst thing ever. That and my inbox, just both are the bane of my existence. So I mostly it's going to be solo episodes, just me talking about stuff that is pertinent for people. Again, group practice owners or leaders at group practices. I will do some coaching episodes. I'm really pumped about that. I'll do some Q&A episodes, and I definitely am going to do some interviews. For the record, this isn't just exclusively going to be me talking about things. I'm going to do interviews with people around, again, similar sorts of things: culture, leadership, hiring, retention, etc. Yeah, in terms of like, we'll start bi-weekly episodes. I don't really know. I can't even commit to saying it's going to be on this day at this time every single week. I know that most people want that, and I just, unless I have an assistant helping me out, I'm probably not going to do that. I'm hoping to do that. I will try to do that. I don't trust myself to do consistently, but I will show up for you fully whenever I show up, which will be consistently, but I will not say exactly what day and time each week, because at this point, who the hell knows? Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, topics. I'm sort of like going through things. I have a list of things I want to make sure to cover. Topics. This is not all encompassing. This is just some topics that I for sure will cover. So definitely hiring related things, how keeping the right people, etc. Team dynamics, anything team dynamics. So not only celebratory stuff, but also conflict oriented things. Running a business, like stepping into running a business rather than being in the trenches on a daily basis. So running your business and not letting it run you, in essence. Culture. We're going to talk about culture for sure. Culture for me is embedded in every aspect of business ownership. Whether you are aware of that and tending to that is separate from it being a part of your business. It absolutely is. And then honestly, a lot of this is also done through a framework of EOS. So my operating system for my business is EOS. And so that is going to be a huge part of this podcast, this conversation, the ongoing conversations here. I do want to let you know, I will be in various places. I full-time RV at this point in my life. And so my husband and I sold our house, sold our land, and just decided to kick it on the road with our 3 kids. So it's awesome, but that means I don't really have an office. And so I work out of local coffee shops, and my background will just be changing consistently. So if you're watching this on video, you understand why. If you're hearing me talk, this probably doesn't matter, but I'm letting you know I'll be in various places. Like right now, we're in Montgomery, Texas. Fun fact. All right. Me. So what about my style? I hate talking about myself in this way. I don't know. What would people say? You will hear foul language. I know that much. I'm sure that we'll talk about The Office at some point in time. Maybe also Scrubs. So for sure, those things. I take things really serious, but I don't think I'm a very serious person. So things are what feels serious to me is intentionality and like assessing a lot of angles. But when we talk about it, we might also, tell a fart joke and I'm going to get distracted about something silly that popped in my head from The Office as we're talking about it. But that doesn't take away from it still is a serious topic. And my approach is just, I'm not a very serious person. I'm not very formal. We for sure will go like as deep as possible. I like to thoroughly explore things. So if you're interested in that, then cool, like welcome. If you want something that's more, you know, I don't want to say superficial in a bad way, but just something that skims the surface, I don't know, you probably need to go somewhere else. I don't mean that with any, like, no shade, no digging, anything like that, but this might not be the place. Also, my tendency is not to talk I try not to talk in jargon. I don't really like fluff. I don't really like bullshit. So I don't like to waste my time. I don't like to waste other people's times. So my other people's time times. Um, so my thought is we're gonna like get straight into things. I'll talk as openly as possible about them. I'm sure I'll throw in a cuss word here or there. And that's it. That's kind of what you can expect. Basically, it's just sort of me. It's hard not to be me wherever I go. Couple things to let you know about. One, subscribe if you want to follow along. You'll get updates, I'm assuming, whenever anything comes out. Two, I have a free EOS specific Facebook group. So join that bad boy. It's the EOS Collected for Group Practices. And so it's just, again, entirely free. Join, hang out, whatever. It's all EOS focused. So this is for people who are serious about either using EOS in their practice or serious about integrating it and implementing it. Additionally, I have a membership for people who always are wanting or maybe needing more of a higher level of support than a Facebook group. There's a culture focused practice membership. I would say it's a seal. You get me twice a month me or a guest expert twice a month for a live Q&A as well as a live monthly training. Trainings are based on what people are requesting and needing. There's also a portal you can get access to, or you would get access to, random pop-ins. There is a private Facebook group, of course. And yeah, that's it. So if you want to find me elsewhere, just go to my website and drop me a line there, boss. I think that's it. That's the game plan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to make this awesome together. And if you have any requests about what you want me to focus on or talk about, or you have questions or needs or what have you, just let me know. I'm happy to do it. So I will see you around. Thanks.